If you don't have frame, she will walk away from you. This is going to sting for a lot of guys because a lot of dudes think they need to be this nice guy, agreeable, overly available, nice, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with being a kind man, but she'll be able to feel your neediness through you being too nice. And it's because most of the time guys are putting girls on pedestals, okay? Being this way does not make her love you or even like you more. Usually actually does the opposite because when men are like this, it doesn't actually display and portray value. Okay. As soon as they sense insecurity, approval seeking energy, right? It all comes back to having a weak frame. And usually it's because you want something from her. You want a relationship or maybe you want sex or whatever it is. It's not because they're cruel or whatever. They're wired to want strength and certainty and self-respect in a partner. And I'm going to go over like a few points, okay, and why like a weak frame repels attraction in women, especially the more beautiful she is, and how to shift into a grounded masculine frame without being like an asshole, okay? Because a lot of guys think in opposites. It's like, oh, if I'm not nice, then I have to be a dick. It's like, no. Like, it's just about being like assertive, okay? So point number 1, nice is often code for insecure. Okay, there's nothing wrong again with being kind, like I said, but when you use your niceness to get her approval, right? It's just a cover for your fear of rejection. Because look, why do you talk to girls? Girls know why you want to talk to them. Women know why you want to talk to them. They know, right? So when you try to weasel your way in through the friend zone or whatever, right? It's because you are afraid to be honest about what you truly want from her, right? Fear of rejection, neediness, lack of boundaries, and she will lose attraction for you so fast you'll be like, what the hell did I do wrong, right? So what they pick up on is you agree with everything she says, okay? You put her needs above your own every time, right? And you don't express your opinions honestly, all right? The funny thing is, the more certain you are about the things that you believe in and go after, the universe will provide you, God, whatever you believe in, will give you more things that are like that. Like energy attracts like energy. Okay, so let's say you lean a certain way politically, right? You're going to attract more people that way because you have the same belief systems and you have the same things that you enjoy, right? So always remember, women want a partner, not a pushover. That's the overall message of point number 1, okay? So point number 2 is weak frame, right? A weak frame is basically no polarity, right? When she looks at you, she wants to be like, oh, wow, no matter what, I can't get him off of his frame. I can't get him off of his mission and his purpose. What your frame really means is it's your like mental and emotional state and how solid and centered you are in it and under pressure, even from her, because women will often test your strength as a man. And if your frame is weak, you'll lose yourself in her mood and demands. And sometimes she'll seek validation from you and you lose your frame there. Right. So here's signs that your frame is weak. You apologize when you haven't done anything wrong. You change your values or behavior just to please her. And you get emotionally reactive or overly submissive to her. Okay. And why is this such a turnoff? Women don't, again, polarity is the key here. Okay. Masculine energy is about like stability and centeredness and being the mountain. Okay. If she feels like she's the one that's leading the relationship and directing the relationship forward, that dynamic collapses because feminine energy is about bonding, connecting, okay? Wanting to experience. She wants to experience your strength as a man, okay? And that kind of leads to my next point, which is women want emotional strength from you, okay? So being strong doesn't mean that you're like a controlling douche or you're arrogant or whatever. Again, it's just emotional discipline and purpose, self-respect, these things. So again, this kind of comes back to the idea of like just not agreeing with everything she says. So if you want to say no, say no. There's nothing wrong with saying no. And the reason why guys don't want to say no is because they fear that it's going to turn her off or whatever. So if something doesn't align with your values, say so. Okay? And if she tests you, stay calm. Yes, she will test you. She will test the shit out of you. I want you to lead with what you believe you should, like whatever it is you are. And a lot of guys actually don't even know what they are, what they believe in. Because again, they're trying so hard to be liked. Okay. Number 4, and this is my favorite point. And it means it's about walking away. Walking away is a superpower. One of the strongest negotiating positions is to be able to walk away from any situation. Not out of ego, not out of anything else but self-worth. Okay. Just remember, you don't need her to complete you. If she doesn't want to be with you, or let's say she puts you down or does something that you don't like, okay, you need to be able to walk away when she crosses your boundaries, when she pushes you too far. And a lot of guys, I have a lot of coaching calls with guys that are just, they placate to her emotions and they try to make her happy, that whole happy wife, happy life shit. Okay? I heard a better saying, it's called happy spouse, happy house, which goes both ways. She's trying to make you happy too. Okay? When you stop chasing things in life and you stop chasing her and you stop chasing, outcomes, you actually become so much more magnetic that way. Girls will want to be around you. They'll chase you. They're not going to knock on your door or anything like that. Like, you do have to pursue them in the beginning, right? You have to go after them to get their phone number and stuff like that. But once you guys are dating and seeing each other, all you have to do is stick to your purpose, spend some time with her. You know what I mean? 2 to 3 times a week is just fine. And I'm going to have a little extra point to this. Stay the fuck off the phone. Everyone is texting way too much, guys are way too available. And they need to just stop. Okay. And I guess this leads to my next point as well, is when you're nice, right? Again, it's so easy to confuse it with kindness. Being kind, like, and generous and genuine is all, these are all good things. But just remember, you don't want to be pleasing. You don't want to be a pleaser. You don't want to be chasing or needy. That's the idea. So make sure you start developing a strong mission, purpose outside of your relationship. That's the best place to start. And set proper boundaries and stick to them. Okay. When she starts to feel this from you, she will see how much more rare you are. Okay. And she'll fall even more in love with you. And she won't even really know why. She'll be like, why do I like this guy so much? She won't say that to herself, but she'll be like, she'll just be in love with you. Okay. It'll be inexplainable. So if you guys need any help from me, just shoot a comment down below or book a call with me. Okay. It is, it's available to you. I'm making myself available to I guess I have a soft spot for, lost guys. So I love you guys. Take it easy.